Hi all, Brian here from quantlabs.net. Today is November 28th. Hopefully this will be my last training video, walkthrough video of the analytics when you come into your dashboard here, analytics dashboard. This is what you'll see. So it'll be cleaned up in terms of what's in there, structured a little better, or more visually appealing is a better word. Anyways, as you go through this, here's the latest training video when you come in. This right now is our Telegram link, so you can get info on how to get the invite there. Then we break down some signaling from my Bloomberg analysis, which I try to do every couple of weeks. Break it up by econometrics, global forward looking only, stocks and ETF. You just click on and it will bring you into the appropriate section, and you can just go in, and it's structured with a couple of links and a video to explain everything. Pretty simple stuff with that. That's for the econometrics. We have the stock and equity ETF included, Forex. I'm also doing futures. We also have some playback videos from private webinars or what become a private video. So these are them. As you can see here. Also, we have the social media, which is kind of open to the public. So I have charting for Instagram. This pretty well includes all my charting for on Instagram. I have also a second Instagram too. And I have my private Facebook group here, which will walk you, and this is public. This is more for programming, but you can join if you are on Facebook, Quant, HFT, high frequency trading with MATLAB, C++, Java, R, Python, C#, and Excel is the name of the group. Then we continue with our other options for the signaling. Now, this is where it gets interesting. First is the systematic currency analysis. Now, I'll show you how these work as we get to them. So here's the difference between cryptocurrency analysis generated systematically, and these are cryptocurrency analysis, but it's manually generated. And again, that comes from my Bloomberg analysis as well. More forward-looking and long-term. Same structure as the other ones for options, for and the last two are again CFD analysis, tables and charts, and Forex tables and charts. Both of these are from Oanda and are systematically generated. So the first one I want to show you, this one, cryptocurrency analysis generated systematically. It's right here. So this is what it will look like when you open it up. Mostly we have tables. I used to have charts in here, but I've taken them out. Continuing along, we have now 3 dashboards here, typical structure of the crypto, CFD, and Forex. The crypto is from, the data comes from Binance, largest exchange in the world. So basically the structure is this. You can now download all of your reports and charts from here. You just provide your name. Well, you don't even need to do that, but at least your email. And this is a structure when it comes back to you within seconds. Title of the email will be this, your free download link, dear whatever your name is. And then the link right here, you click that, and then it will download a zip file with all the files. I'll show that in a minute. So that's charts, and I'll give you a breakdown of how that works. Also included is the tables. These are the most profitable These get updated every hour, and of course these are on hourly and 3-hour change. You can sort them, plus the volume. Also, we have a ranking of a detailed table right here. This is scrollable horizontally with a pair, and amount of entries 47 at this time. That's pretty detailed. Also, as part of the package, you get the Excel version of it, the spreadsheet. Here we also include stop loss and take profit targets using Fibonacci levels. So from what I remember is level 3, I believe, which is, well, level 2 to level 3 is your 2 levels for your potential entry. Depending upon direction, level 2 or level 3 can be your entry if it's short or long. And we also have alerts right here. And this is crypto. So in the alerts, you'll get combination of head and shoulders, candle patterns. It will tell you if it's bullish, the time, so on and so forth. Depending upon the asset class, you can get a lot of alerts here. So we also have the critical one, which is the whipsaws. These get logged over the last 6 hours. So when you see anything with whipsaws, in this case 23, in the last 6 hours, that basically means that the particular instrument is volatile and will have a whipsaw or potential of a whipsaw if you put on a position. So what I try to do now is in these movers, I try to correlate them with the whipsaws and only take on positions where they are movers, but at the same time don't have any whipsaws over the last 6 hours. As I said, it just hopefully will eliminate your potential of any negative positions that you take on. So when you go through moving into systematically generated CFD or systematically generated Forex, so let's do this one for Forex. The structure is pretty well the same. The only difference is with Forex is that enables you to, as part of this report, will include spread costs as well. So it will show you a chart of the difference between bid and ask, so you can clearly see that on particular currencies. So here we have the same old, most profitable, the ranking, stop loss, take profit targets, the alerts. Now here's a hint. As an alert, you always want to try to look for Marabuzus, because those will usually be pretty good as an accuracy for reverse candles, or sorry, candle reverse, and it will give you the time. So these are a good one for Forex. Again, we have the standard whipsaws again, no different. The last one to look at is CFD. So CFD, what we have here is the reports again, everything's the same, stop and loss, alerts, and of course the whipsaws as I highlighted before. Here, in terms of selection, we have here that could include gold, and I keep it as US dollar. The market indices in case of, again, this is from Owanda, the same symbols. NASDAQ 100, the gold-silver ratio, in this case the US top 30, US 2000, which is a Russell. Then we get into the oil, WTI, Brent crude, XCU is another metal, and so on and so forth. German markets, top 30, natural gas. And how I do it is I only keep the top half. I don't include, and that's sorted by volume. So these can change based upon the market condition. So here, continuing along, we have the India top 50, Hong Kong top 33, France top 40, SPX top 50, UK top 100, and then Japan top 225 market indices. Okay, so that's that. Also, to be included in here, you'll occasionally see agriculture. Just depends on what's going on in the market and what's being used as a defense play if things are falling apart in the markets. And these are, as I like to call them, the poor man's way into the futures market, be it metals, market indices. There's also financial, including German, UK bonds, and US Treasury, agriculture, and metals. So that's all covered there. I think we've covered the whole thing. So let's check out a sample of a report. So if you come in here, how this works is these are just recently downloaded ones. So we have a zip file that you get from the link that I provided when you ask for the reports. And again, this is through this reports or the top, this one here, or crypto at the top. And again, just enter your name, your email, and what will happen is once you get it, you'll get this email with the attached link. You download it, and you will get a zip file that you can unzip or extract. And in this case, this is crypto. So here we get a breakdown of, let me just show you this. Let me just do it by type. Okay, so the first thing we can do is we get some Microsoft or documents here. Right here. So we have the ranking file, which is very detailed, an Excel spreadsheet. We get a bunch of Word documents. So basically what these are the detailed analysis. So I'll just show you one. In this case, the crypto long, suggested long, and this of course is a document, a Word doc. So this will give you typical title, when it was generated, the buy signals. It's only suggesting maybe 2 here. Give you all the charts, different periods. I've gone through this numerous times here. We have a harmonic generation. We have an automated head and shoulders. We have a bullish and a bearish candle pattern, and on it goes. Okay, so that's a typical Word document. Also, when you look at the charts, so here there's different ways to handle this. So this, I'll show you this is a crypto bar hourly profit chart. So this I used to have right on the dashboard, but I've changed it where you download it. So here you have the latest, fastest moving cryptocurrency pairs, in this case ZRX at 10.8% over an hour, ZRX 9.64, Litecoin, so on and so forth. Also, if you look for this one here, crypto volume pie, which is a pie chart, segregated by volume. Again, same thing from Binance. You can clearly see in purple here that SC Ethereum or SC BTC is the one that has the most volume, 83%, and these are all the breakdown of all the other ones as well. Pretty straightforward. Then we have the most profitable hourly charts that we can use. So let me see if I can do this. I can do this on the console. Let's see if this will work. Okay, cool. So depending upon your operating system, of course I'm on a Mac, you can clearly see what's going on here on this particular pair, ADA, Ethereum, sort of flat, couple of, we'll call them whipsaws in red, drawdowns, trend up, and then this one is the sort of scenario you don't want to take on for a whipsaw, because if you put on a position here, you'll lose a lot of cash. So we try to avoid these currencies, or any instrument that has a whipsaw over the last 6 hours. For my testing, that's probably the safest way to trade and be able to eliminate any form of whipsaws that go against you when you open up positions. Here's another example of ADA Ethereum. Here's a good one here, ICX BTC, one drawdown. And of course, my strategy, I'll be adjusting these as I go through this. But again, you can clearly see these hourly candlesticks can work in your favor. Most profitable, this one here with SCBTC, which is SIA coin. Too many drawdowns here. When you put on a few positions, it's going to go against you, as you can see here. I'm not a big fan of this one. And here's one that's not too bad, the SC Ethereum. Let's see here, what else we got? XLM, not too good, it's fairly flat. In these charts here, you can see that we have, let's see if I can blow it up. You can clearly see we have the other indicators here: classic EMA 200, exponential moving average, simple moving average of 50, SMA at 20, and then we also are using Bollingers and volume. Also, we have the RSI, which seems to work kind of nice. You can see just if you were about to catch this move here, and it comes against you and it gets hammered back down. The RSI and the momentum kind of work together. And that's pretty well it with these type of charts. Okay. So knowing that, we also have ones for Fibonacci. You can see here that it's too tight. There's not a lot of performance here on the long run with something like XRP. And I can do the same thing here. And you can see the downtrend here for ADA, BTC. Same with, it's not so bad on ADA against Ethereum. ICX just been hammered. But you can clearly see what's going on. This one looks pretty good, the SC Ethereum, but it's just too volatile on the hourly basis. XLM. But usually I find something at that time on an intraday basis. Okay, so that's typical. The package of the reports. Here, just so you know, some of these Word documents will be very small. That are basically, it's another way of saying they're empty. There's nothing that's been caught or suggested if it's worth trading. Just gonna see here. There's nothing here. It's nothing generated. Okay, so that's pretty well the reports for both crypto, and I'll leave it at CFD. But I want to show you another type of report for the Forex. So if you go into the Forex reports and download that, what you'll find here is right here, FX reports. The spread is an interesting one. Let me just so if we look at the spread, oops. Okay. Yeah, so we'll just look at the spread here and just show you that. Everything else is identical, but with the Forex it's totally different. So here we have in blue and red, or sorry, in orange is ask. Here, this is a nice tight spread because it's a major pair, USD and Japanese yen. But you can see there's some instances of where the spread does rise, and it's usually, from what I've seen, when it goes into a downtrend because the spread doesn't tighten when there's a downtrend happening where some of the sellers or the buyers may be out of sync with each other. Here you can clearly see the spread is pretty high in this pair, USD and HUF. Here the the spread did tighten when it dropped. So there's different scenarios for each one. So I do offer a spread analysis in the CFD as well. But the thing is with CFDs, spreads, it's very, very, let me just do this again. So it's pretty tight. Usually, except for this one. I think the XAU gold-silver ratio is not that tight, but here it's fairly tight, especially with the market indices in the US. But I have seen something like India may have a bit of a spread, but you'll get to know them as you see more of them. All right, so that's pretty well everything that I can think of. Let me just go into the main dashboard here. I think we would cover everything. Yeah. And yeah, we have the Facebook group here, Instagram link here. We also have the events. So if you are interested in any events, they do get posted here on the Quant Labs Net page at Facebook. And that's pretty well it. Hope you like this, and hopefully you'll get into the more into depth with this membership. We shall talk to you later.